Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Charles and Alyssa. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, Charles and Alyssa, were you raised in a barn? Needing to get grounded. It's not just a physical home, but it is actually literally the home. It needs to get grounded. It needs to get rooted. There's an imbalance in the root chakra. There's also an imbalance in the thoughts. Someone in this relationship has disorganized thoughts. Whichever way the wind blows, that's the way that they go. Spirit is not invited into the home, and spirit likes to be invited. It's not barging in, okay? And so they just looking like, what is going on over there? We're not included, and so it's hard to intervene. Does that make sense? Energy wants to help, but energy also wants to feel this energy of acceptance, of friendship, of a commonality. Does that make sense? Like community. I get excited when I talk about spirit, so let me settle down. This also affects the heart chakra. So poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required. How does Alyssa currently feel about, I'll be forgetting the names, Charles? Okay, because I don't be knowing. Okay, it's a lot. Egg on your face. If that ain't truth, grits ain't groceries. Believe it. She also feels like he's eating the grass on this side because he believes the grass is greener. In all actuality, there is an obstacle that has presented itself, and he refuses to overcome this obstacle to return to his strength and to his source of self, passion, purpose. Okay, small-minded. And this has to do with someone kissing and hugging up on someone else. All the solar plexus energy, hugs and kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talking. And this relationship, I don't know if they're in Georgia and or not, but there's a connection to Georgia. Swirl of communication, a lot of sexual, sacral energy, lots of emotion. So this hugging and kissing up was kind, tender care, charming beauty, flirtation, and a delicious experience. And because of this situation, when it comes to her energy looking at his, there's this energy of the boat being stalled. No direction, directionless, pausing to take a time to take an account of what did I do? How did I do it? Why am I here? How do I take accountability and responsibility for why I'm in this situation? Why my boat is stalled? We do see mountains acknowledging ups and downs. We do see water acknowledging that this could be a water sign and or it just could be emotional. But there is a treasured objective in the boat being stalled. Okay. Now, how does Charles feel about Alyssa? Same thing. Listen, he said, listen, something ain't right. Off the rocker. Okay, and I'm just saying exactly how spirit says it. Whichever way the wind blows, that's the way that she goes. There's something going on with the physical body, but also the spiritual body. Does that make sense? Also, the home, in the home, poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required, affecting the heart chakra, affecting the thoughts, the mind. Spirit is acknowledging not involved. Like, spirit needs to be more involved in your day-to-day life. Spirit is also acknowledging that this has to do with a hotter than blue blazes love, affecting the heart chakra, sacral energy, solar plexus energy as well. But in this energy of passion and sensuality and amorousness and chemistry, the third eye is on the bottom and it should be on the top. So you're not listening to your higher intuitive self, your higher intuitive thoughts that are saying, should we be doing this? You think we should be doing this? And spirit is acknowledging she's just going to come off as very naive and very gullible in this action, acting as if she doesn't know what happened. Study and apprenticeship is needed. What y'all got me reading? Who y'all got me reading? Okay, so Charles and Alyssa. There's an energy of someone being unemotionally available, flaky, and non-committal. Come December or a little bit before December, unavailable. And this has to do with this relationship that had a lot of red flags. And because of that, now someone feels hurt, betrayed, emotional, sensitive, and they are trying to honor their feelings in regards to this relationship, but they're clingy. And this is a star-crossed love kind of situation. Put it on a pedestal, needing to have all of these things. And spirit is like, it's no balance. There's no balance in that. Charles and Alyssa, there's a sacred bond, but there's also mind games in this relationship. Mind games. Someone is caring, and someone feels like this is their other half, but there's some energy of needing to have new recognizing that we've done all we can do. We're together, right? And I wish you the best, but there's mind games. And then you care about me, then you tell me I'm your other half. But then there's also this energy of wanting to start over, wanting to be like, all right, let's just clear the slate. Let's try this again. Which makes it so challenging because somebody knows this is not going to work. And you're just holding on with hope, right? Charles and Alyssa. Someone is manifesting, thinking. They have these reoccurring thoughts about the other, which includes deception and lies. Did somebody step out and now the other person just cannot get over it, cannot get past it? What's the tea with Charles and Alyssa? Can you woo, woo, woo? Who is wooing somebody on the phone, promising them love? Because of that, the situation is going to be falling off. Like, can't move on. Acknowledging, I know you fucking lying. Like, for real? Oh, you a savage? Classy, bougie, ratchet. All right? Because your ex is back and you're talking and you breaking my heart. Child. Charles and Alyssa. Alyssa and Charles. See, somebody got the evidence. Somebody got the proof of what you've been doing. They got the facts. They found it. They found it. Okay? And now they talking shit. And then they got some fake accounts looking into you. Because they've been feeling that way. And spirits keep saying, I thought you was doing something stupid. All right, Charles and Alyssa. Says, sorry, not sorry. What I did wasn't wrong. And I don't care what people think. I'm unremorseful, bitchy, and I don't even care. Kiss my ass about what I did. Okay. Because they are with their friends. They with their squad. They like, boo, I got a tribe. I don't need them, and I don't need you. Okay. They said those are outdated opinions. Those are out of touch opinions. Those people are closed-minded. They do not care. Are these people older? Don't know. But there's this energy also of things changing really quickly and having to send people for a loop, dodging someone, wanting to dismiss, changing direction suddenly. Uh-oh. Charles and Alyssa. Thank you. Rock bottom. 10 is significant. 1 is significant. Sending them love and light. Reverse, this card is a symbol for addiction in all forms, subtle or obvious. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results will never provide you with what you desire. At this moment, there is nowhere else to go, and you're facing the end of the road. If you fear change, be willing to change. Surrender your wants to a higher power. Ask for truth and allow humility to be your guidance, your guiding force, from within. You will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Thank you, Spirit. Take heart because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. Yeah. I mean, that's energetically, that's what it feels like. You're hitting rock bottom, baby. What you gonna do now? Spirit said, well, what you should do is go into a deeper, soul-searching moment of enlightenment. Go inward, dealing with all these mountains. Be alone. Focus on you. Okay? You can't help somebody else breathe unless you are breathing. Oxygen on you first. Focus on you first. Heal you first. And then let that person do the exact same thing. That's their business. Okay? If y'all come together again in this lifetime, that's your business. Okay. Spirit said that's a hermit mode. Hermit card. Virgo energy is on there. Someone is very clingy and emotional, needing to help this other gain emotional balance and control. They're generous with their needing to want to help them with the King of Cups. But in all actuality, there is a loss of heart of money. There is an imbalance in the heart chakra. And there is this energy of not having proper boundaries up or boundaries being trampled upon when it comes to these two with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, sending them love and light. What is their biggest obstacle? Charles and Alyssa. I read biggest obstacle in reverse. So, moving too fast, scattered energy, delay, and frustration are all obstacles with the Knight of Wands in the area of business, also in the area of passion. Throwing water onto the fire, passionate but yet chaotic with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Lost opportunity, lack of planning and foresight, losing money, imbalance in the heart chakra, all obstacles. No boundaries, all obstacles, or having boundaries and then people not respecting those boundaries, all obstacles. And then with the Fool card in reverse, doing what you want to do that doesn't help you. It's not effective for you, and it helps the energies in your immediate energetic field. Okay, but Spirit said being naive, second time we hear naive, is an obstacle. Foolish is an obstacle. Reckless and risk taking are all obstacles for these two. And what's next for Charles and Alyssa? Okay. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging giving up because they feel overwhelmed, overly protective, throwing water onto the flame of passion and or business. Passionate but yet chaotic with the Seven of Wands. Spirit is also acknowledging that someone doesn't have anywhere to go. They're going to be returning home. They can't move on because they're carrying baggage with the Six of Swords. Lots of disorganized thoughts. Again, emotional and or could be a water sign. Spirit is also acknowledging that as they get into this, what feels like a rut, what feels like rock bottom, they're going to be forced to look at themselves and ask themselves the deeper level thinking questions, doing that shadow work, asking themselves about healing and where that starts for them. Does it start when you are a child? Is this where it went wrong for you? How do you become the mentor and or the person that you needed at that time? Go seek a mentor, go seek some help. Get Spirit is acknowledging, gain some emotional intelligence. Okay, focus on your childhood, focus on reuniting with family and friends, focus on getting a support system. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.